fit. And that was another thing I wanted to ask you about, especially being a musician and being on the writing side of stuff. One of Billy Joel's tunes talks about how I think it's called "The Entertainer." He cuts down, had to cut down his song to make it fit in 305. That transition in music, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong or if your opinion's different, I'd love to hear it. I think that's kind of going away now, or it seems to be. It seems like people are sticking to a more limited thing, but they're going outside the bounds. What do you see moving forward? Where do you see that limit being, if any, moving forward from here?
I don't know. I know that if I listen to a great 8, 10, 12-minute song, it's probably going to be something like Snarky Puppy. Definitely check it out. They have a song called Lingus, Lingus, and it's gotten millions and millions of plays, but it's instrumental. It's virtuosic music. So I think the more extended things are going to be musicians playing music. As far as like words and music, I don't know, because I don't know what the rules are for radio, if they have any. It used to be you had to have a song, 2 minutes and 30 seconds was pretty much your limit. So I don't really know. When I sit down to write a commercial song, it's usually going to be some variant of, verse, chorus, bridge, maybe a second, some sort of secondary hook. But if it's over 4 minutes, I probably am not succeeding. Gotcha. So I think for commercial music, it's still going to be in that time frame. Yeah, and I think the other thing I would say is, like, I did a deep dive on Max Martin. He is the Swedish guy, wrote and produced everything from the Backstreet Boys up to Ariana Grande, right? And so I did a super deep dive, and especially on, Ariana Grande. And as a musician, it became clear to me that studio musicians are an endangered species, because it's all about this little bubble and a computer and, a little stab of a keyboard thing and a real funky bass and a rhythm. And that's it. There's no solos. There's no, strumming guitars and no piano, hardly at all.
True.
And it's a different skill set. And so I think there's like a split now. People that want to hear music are going to this kind of jazz. Snarky Puppy is the first one that comes to mind, but there's, was it Wolfpack? All these different kind of jam bands that are really fun for musicians, and they're actually making headway. They're starting to get, Grammys and plays and everything. And then you have the kind of dance created by a guy at a computer music, like Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, country music is going that way, because they always want to imitate what pop is. Mm-hmm. So I think that, it would behoove you as a songwriter to at least learn how to pull up a drum patch and, work in Logic Pro. I think it's self-defense at this point.
Yeah, the loops in Logic Pro, it makes demoing a song, getting at least, fleshing it out and do I want this? Is this the groove I need? Or even writing to some of those grooves that are on there.